Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Ansel Armstrong back again, and today we have some super exciting, fun, interesting new news regarding some content coming out on MLB The Show this week and how you can potentially profit and make stubs off of that content. So first off, let's take a look at the content schedule upcoming for this week. So as we can see here, we do have a new content schedule for this week from the 2nd through the 5th. Obviously, today on the 2nd, we have the new BR rewards and the flashback at Jake McGee. But we can see starting on the 3rd at 12 a.m. Pacific time. So as you're watching this video, this will already be in effect as I move here to make sure the autoplay game doesn't start. I don't know if that bothers you a lot, but all the time I'm sitting here on this main menu screen and the game starts auto playing one of those games you have to watch. Kind of pisses me off, but it'd be like that sometimes. We have the days of play sub sale. The game will be going on sale down to $40, I believe, $39.99. So if you're looking to pick up the game, great time to pick it up. And we have 30% off stubs for 1 week from the 3rd until June 10th. So if you saw our last video we did last week talking about how to prepare for a stub sale, hopefully you have some of those cards in place and you're ready to sell those cards come tomorrow when there is a stub sale. You're able to capitalize on that when those prices start to jump up as people buy stubs, the market becomes inflated. You're able to come in there, capitalize on that stub sale and make some profit on those cards regardless of who you invested in. Now, one thing to note here is that we also have 2-pack flash sales. The first time we've had pack flash sales shown to us ahead of time on the market. So now we can actually prepare ahead of time and devise a plan and strategy to make some stubs. So as we can see with flash sale number 1, we have the guaranteed diamond headliner player from sets 1 through 23. So let's talk about that a little bit more. One thing I also do want to know is as you're watching this video, the stub sale will already be going on. So there's not a whole lot of opportunities at this point to capitalize on the stub sale and make stubs off of it. But if you go and read the market, how it's reacting from this stub sale, check out the last video we did on the stub sale, making stub methods, a bit of a tongue twister there. You can be prepared for when the next one hits. So with that first flash sale guaranteeing the diamond headliner, we don't know the price, so we don't know exactly what it's going to end up being. I'm thinking around 35 to 40K because that's a range where a lot of these headliners are in. Maybe a little bit more than that, maybe up to 50. It'll probably be a limit of 1 person in that 30 to an hour time window, and you're just going to get a random headliner. So guys like Saberhagen, Molitor, Matt Kemp, obviously the one everyone wants to pull, Spencer Howard, Cy Young, Kieboom, Patino, Hamels, McGee. The list kind of goes on and on. Rob Dibble would be another really good one. But essentially, you're going to get a random one of those. So what we're going to have when that flash pack guaranteed headliner pack drops, you're going to have a ton of headliners suddenly influxed into the market. So let's take a look here at Carter Kieboom, just a random one we're going to pull up. And we can take a look at his sell orders. And all of a sudden, if we have several hundred Kiebooms being pulled because thousands of headliners are being pulled, tens of thousands are being pulled, all of a sudden his price may go from 51K down to 40K, down to 28K, down to 30K. Who knows what it'll settle at? But what I would do and how I'm going to be preparing is if I want a guy like Kieboom, about 15 minutes before the sale hits, I'm going to come in here. I'd create a buy order and I'm going to go in here at 30K. And I'd buy them at 30K. And the hope and idea is that when those packs hit, what a ton of people are going to do, and if you open these packs, definitely don't do this. What a ton of people are going to do is they're just going to insta sell. They'll see Kieboom, they'll fulfill the sell now at 51K, and on to the next one. These prices tank like a rock. My plan is to pick it up hopefully at 30K if I can do so. Wait a day, and he may not get back up to 53K, but even if he gets back up to 45K, we're still making 11,000 stubs off of my 30K. And that is a great investment there. It's a great price. And essentially what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel that order for now. But what I'm going to do is move down the list and do that one after another. Do it for Howard. Do it for Saberhagen. Do it for Cy Young, Patino, Camels, especially a guy like Cy Young, because nobody wants Cy Young. So what they're going to do in here and just boom, sell. Boom, sell. Cy Young could be down to 12, 13K. You can pick them up, sell them back later in the week for 20, and you're making easy stubs, easy profit. I've utilized this method before during these flash sale pack sales. Wow, it's a real tongue twister. And I've had a lot of great success. Obviously, we've never had the headliner one, but the principle, the approach, the idea, it's all the same still. It's still the same idea, still the same approach, and it's going to probably utilize the same method and come up with the same results. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be dropping some serious several 100,000 subs into some of these cards. Going in here, picking them up. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's so many. You got Magical's another one. Ozzie Smith, Jason Hayward. I mean, you can just keep going on. Miguel Cabrera. You can see a lot of these cards have already dropped in price. Miggy's not a great example since he was in another one. But if we look at a guy like Carter Kieboom, he's already down. He was up to about 70K the other day. Then today he's dropped down closer to where he's at now. He's down to 53 now. So even less than what he's showing on his market trend page. So these are already dropping in anticipation of that sell. They're going to drop even more once that sell hits. You can come in here, pick some up at a steep discount. And then we're talking simple, economics. What's the golden rule? Buy low, sell high. You're going to be buying real low. You have the opportunity to sell real high. Now, back over here, we can see on the 4th, then we have the pack flash sale number 2. That one's also at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. East Coast. So if you're an East Coaster, gotta stay up a little late to take advantage of this. But it is a guaranteed live series diamond player. Now, we've seen these packs before. If it's like the ones we've seen in the past, it's going to be 25K and guarantee you a diamond live series player with a 1 in 25 chance at getting a 90+ player. Those packs are extremely not worth it. Not in any stretch of the form are they worth it. You may get lucky and get the 1 in 25. Most likely you're not. And if you don't, I think Yelich is your only option of getting 25+ K back. Maybe Lindor you could break even on. But from an investment standpoint, there's a lot of opportunities to make stubs. So one thing I do want to note, if you've invested for the stub sale, be sure you've gone through and sold your cards that day, tomorrow, Wednesday, Tuesday. Wow, the 3rd. Make sure you go in and sell your cards that day. Otherwise, you may get stuck with them. And then when this guaranteed live series diamond player flash sale hits, those prices are going to tank again. And you may end up being kind of out of luck. So here's the plan that I would take is when that sub sell hits, I go on, I'm going to sell my judges, my bets, Rendons. I'm selling everybody we got. We're going through, we're sell. I got a Trout we're sitting on right now. Oh, here we go. Like I was saying, I got a Trout I'm sitting on right now. I'm going to sell him, but I'm going to get those sold before the live series diamond sell. So there before that flash sale. So I'm going to go ahead and capitalize whether I invested 50K, 100K, 200K, however much I invested. I'm going to go ahead and turn that into my profits. And then what we're going to do is reinvest it. So let's go and take a look at the market. So we've gone in, we've sold all of our stub sell players, and now Thursday comes or Wednesday comes. Wow, my days are just all over the place. Jesus. Wednesday comes, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. This pack hits. We're doing the same thing that we did with the headliner pack, and we're going to prep our orders in ahead of time, and we're going to be picking up some of these low-level diamonds that aren't at quick sell value. So Javi Baez, Ketel Marte, Charlie Morton, Jose Ramirez, Chapman's a great one. Flaherty, Bryce Harper's not bad. But what we're going to do, let's take a look at Baez. It's the same idea. Instead of 15.5 for Baez as people pack him and insta-sell him, we're going to be looking at, picking him up for maybe 12K. And then we can turn around, wait a couple days. He gets back up to 15, 16K. We sell again. You know what I mean? And who knows, these prices will probably be inflated a little bit from the stub sale. Then they'll crash back down from the flash sale. We'll be able to pick some up here and then resell them again. And we've already made stubs off the stub sale, selling those cards. We're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to then invest those cards into headliners. Investing those stubs into headliners. Then we sell those. And then we turn around and invest these into these live series cards because they rebound quick from these flash sales. It is a quick dip, a peak, right? And then it slowly rebounds back up from there. So let's say we start our prices up here. We're going to use our hands because, you know, really good way of explaining it. This is a starting price. We're going to dip. We're going to peak back up, and then we're going to slowly recover back to where we were to begin with. So a lot of opportunities to make subs. And again, we're just going to go down the list. Marte, if we get them for 8.5, that's a great deal. Ramirez, 8.5, great deal. If we can get Chapman for 12, great deal. You know what I mean? And even some of these guys like Story, if we pick up Story at 5K, if we pick them up at quick sell value, there's no risk. Can't lose. If I spend 5,000 stubs on the dot for Trevor Story, the absolute worst case scenario, if his price never recovers a single stub, I quick sell him and I don't lose any stubs. There's no risk. Now, a guy like Altuve, ain't not going to get that much to begin with, so it's not worth it. Springer, we just quick sell Springer anyway. But a guy like Pete Alonso at 5K, Real Muto maybe at 5K, Kershaw at 5K. And you could even, you know, I wouldn't do the high diamonds. You never know, but personally, I'm staying away. I'm going 90 and under. So Betts, Acuna, Yelich, Hader, list goes on and on. Lindor is usually a good one. These guys are going to drop in price. You can come in, pick them up real cheap, turn around, sell them later that night for some stubs, sell them the next day for some stubs. A lot of opportunities to make stubs there. So a bit of a short video here, but I wanted to make everyone aware of my approaches. I had a lot of people asking me tonight what my approach was going to be. So I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page that I'm at, and I let y'all know my approach. Now, one thing I do want to know is that who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? I can't see into the future. I don't have a crystal ball, so it's impossible to say for certainty the things that I'm talking about will happen. But what I can say is these are the approaches that I'm taking. This is what I'm doing, right? And I know a lot of y'all who have watched the videos in the past have made a lot of stubs off of our methods, right? So all I'm telling y'all is this is what I'm doing. So it's not, you know, who knows what's going to happen? But we've made a lot of people a lot of stubs in the past. I'm feeling pretty confident. I've made stubs off of stub sales and flash sales in the past pretty consistently. So I'm feeling good about it. But again, you know, always take everything with a word of caution, and, you know, never invest more stubs than you're willing to lose. If you're sitting on, you know, 200K and you only need 250K to get Mantle, wouldn't invest all 200K. But, you know, invest what you're willing to necessarily not recoup entirely. But I think you will. Another thing to note, we will be live on Twitch opening the Headliners packs, the Live Series Diamond packs, and the Ducks on the Pond pack. Didn't even talk about those this video, but the Ducks on the Pond pack Friday will be live on Twitch during all those times. Not only that, we will be live during when the packs drop, so I can be on making stubs in that moment, and you could be following live along with me, seeing what cards I'm investing in, see what prices I'm investing in. If you kind of want to follow along, get a better idea of what's happening, because I'm not going to lie, it can be kind of confusing. There's a lot of steps and a lot of movements and a lot of changes in the market this week. The market's going to be all over the place this week. It's going to be insane, and it can be hard to keep up with. So if you want to keep up with that live and in real time, definitely check out the Twitch channel. The link is down in the description below. We have an awesome community of people there, all hanging out, grinding out the game, supporting each other, having a good time, talking about the market, talking about how to make stubs. We're doing that all over the place there as well. My Twitter DMs are open. The link is in the description below. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter. I may not always respond in the timeliest manner. We get quite a few DMs, but I try to respond to every single person as timely as I can. So definitely hit me up on Twitter as well if you're not someone who comes in through the live streams, or if you just want to ask a more in-depth question, or whatever you want to talk about. My DMs are open. Hit me up in there. So that does do it for today's video. A lot happening this week. A lot of moving parts this week. We got a lot of things that are going to be going down. It's going to be a fun week. It's going to be an exciting week. The market's going to be all over the place, and I'm stoked to capitalize and make some subs. I'm sitting on 184K right now. I'll be selling Trout tomorrow, investing a lot. It's going to be a great time. I can't wait to see what sub count we're working with on the other side. Let me know down in the comment section below. Are you going to be investing in any cards during these flash sales coming up during the week? And did you invest in any cards during the stub sale? While this video is out, stub sale is going to be going on. So let me know, how much were you able to profit off of the stub sale? Did you invest in guys? Did they go up? Are you profiting off of those guys? Let me know down in the comment section below, because I truly do want to know how it worked out. And I love hearing success stories from all of y'all. That does do it for today's video, though. As always, if you enjoyed the content, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much so, and it helps out the channel a ton. Until next time, though, I'll catch you all around.